Well, hello friends, and welcome to another event. Well, not live stream this time, premiere event. And I'll show you the flash here. And as promised, got some NBA 2K26 action lined up for you. And yeah, definitely gonna try and putting a lot better of a performance in this one. As this time it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Golden State Warriors. And for this particular encounter, I will be trying for the W for the Golden State Warriors, and definitely will have to mix things up and move that ball around and see if I get some fairly decent points in the first quarter, and hopefully, fingers crossed, can even take a bit of a small lead as well, but it's not going to be easy, and I'll definitely have to defend quite well and also see if I can actually put away some of those very important points at the paint, and throw in a couple 3-pointers as well in between there as well. And most importantly, definitely didn't to win the last match in terms of some of those free throws as well. So yeah, to actually pull off anything close to what I'm hoping for in this game, I really will have to really step up and nail a lot of those points in order to actually give the team itself the best possible chance of getting across the line. And as you can see there, both teams are ready to go in this one, and definitely start to paint some points. And the first quarter, yeah, definitely very, very crucial that get off to at least as decent a start as possible. And yeah, definitely it's going to be quite an interesting match indeed. But before we get into things, yeah, just going to run a few promotions, and then of course we have a look at the lineup, see exactly how things progress from there.
Welcome everyone, I'm Gina and you're tuned into Flash Gaming Live. It's time for another electrifying gaming live stream. Get ready to dive into the immersive world of various epic games as we embark on a super fantastic journey together. From heart-pounding FPS action to awesome sports gameplay, we're here to experience the thrills and spills of gaming at its finest. So grab your keyboard or controller, settle in, and join us as we conquer challenges, battle horrid monsters, join FPS team play, and much, much more. Let's create unforgettable epic moments together. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual player, there's something here for everyone. So let's unleash your gaming talents and make this an unforgettable journey. Now get ready, it's action time. Let the gaming showdown begin.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
Time travelers, prepare yourselves for glory and legend. Tonight we embark upon a journey through the annals of time. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles, where history's greatest clashes are brought vividly to life. Witness Sparta's valor as it collides with the might of Persia. Roman legions storm the distant shores of Britannia. Egypt's formidable armies confront the indomitable Hittites. From the resolute Templar Knights to the relentless Mongol hordes and the unstoppable forces of the Qing dynasty, Japanese samurai, masters of the blade and spirit, to fierce tribal warriors, guardians of their ancient lands. Every battle is a spectacle of courage and destiny. Defend mighty fortresses with crossbows drawn. Charge forth with spear and shield unwavering. March in disciplined formation across storied battlefields. Smash that like button for more epic tales of valor. Share this saga with your fellow warriors, and strike the notification bell to join the next great battle. So are you prepared for what lies ahead? Let us march together into glory. This is Flash of Ancient Epic Battles.
And welcome back, friends. That's right, it's another premiere event, not a live stream this time, and some NBA 2K26, the latest edition of NBA 2K. And yep, got this big match lined up here and ready to go. The Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Golden State Warriors, and what an encounter and what a match this is going to be. And for this match, as mentioned earlier, yep, we'll be trying for the W for the Golden State Warriors. But yep, definitely it's going to be quite a challenging match for sure there. And what a lineup to start off with. As you can see there, point guard Pat Spencer for the Golden State Warriors, and Ty Jerome for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the shooting guard there, DeAnthony Melton there for Golden State Warriors, and Cedric Coward there for the Memphis Grizzlies. Small forward, Moses Moody for the Golden State Warriors, and Jalen Wells for Memphis Grizzlies. And the power forward, Gil Santos for Golden State Warriors, and Taylor Hendricks for the Memphis Warriors. And the two centers there for both teams, Draymond Green for Golden State Warriors, and Santi Aldama for Memphis Grizzlies. So yep, what a match this is going to be. And yep, definitely we'll have to see how things turn out. And I don't think I'll change anything for the starting five there for the Golden State Warriors. But definitely I'll see how things go, and definitely have to try and get off to a fairly decent start. And see if I can actually start nailing some of those shots. Very important to do as best as you can, especially in that opening quarter. And that definitely tends to set the trend for the rest of the match. But not necessarily. Yes, you can be down and still make a comeback, but it's best to at least try and keep things at least neck and neck in the very initial beginning of the game itself.
The man in the middle, at 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Monday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the fifth contest on the year for them, and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Ty Jerome. Jalen Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Coward in at the 2. And for Golden State, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Draymond Green is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Melton passes to Spencer. Inside, here's Green. The shot from the low post is good.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
To the paint, here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Melton with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Green. Yes, that goes in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
Aldama gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Hendricks makes it off the glass.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Melton finds Green. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat in Miami. Here's Aldama. This one for 3. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Melton. Pass to Green. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Melton passes to Moody. Down low. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. So it's the Grizzlies now, leading by 5. Shoots the 3. And Santos pulls it down. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Spencer. Here's Moody. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Santos. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You take a look at Jerome. Dangerous player from three-point line. A great talent with a great release.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to the Heat. And Aldama slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Offensive rebound. Moody's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green, and the Warriors miss again. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hendricks, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Aldama. The Warriors making the shot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Hendricks passes to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks. 7 points in the game. Jerome, no good. Now, here's Moody. And so it's Memphis. Brings the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Yeah, definitely missed a couple of shots there. Hopefully can step that back up in the second quarter and get back on track again.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was a guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, they've got G.G. Jackson. Kyle Anderson is out there with Scottie Pippen. And it's Spencer in at the 1.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
To the inside. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Spencer misses in close.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Anderson wide open, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Santos. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Green kicks to Melton. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The rebound by Anderson. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Santos. To end the drought. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Anderson. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Green. Good D by Anderson.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Over to the left wing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Anderson's got 5 points so far. The Warriors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Spencer, the pass to Santos. Rebounded by Prosper.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for the Warriors. Porzingis comes in for Melton. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Here's Eldama. 14 points for him. Pass to Wells. The 3. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Porzingis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Moody. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Wells with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Eldama. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Coward, takes a three, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Coward's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside, Green. Majemski on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
43.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
So, well, definitely not looking too good at all for the Warriors at this time. And only 22 to 43. And we can have a quick look at some of the stats here, of course. Field goals, 41% out of 27 attempts. 11 went in. And of course, the Grizzlies a lot better in that department. 68% of their attempts, 28 attempts, and 19 went in. And 3-pointers, yeah, only 1 attempt and nothing there. And look at that. That's definitely what's pulling it out the bag for the Grizzlies right now. My 3-pointers definitely have been off in this game. And 12 attempts and 5 have been put into the net there and into the hoop, I should say. And yeah, free throws. Neither team has got anything done with the free throws at this time. And fast break points, 2 to Warriors and 7 to the Grizzlies. Points in the paint, not doing too bad. Doing most of my damage there. As you can see there, 22 of the points there. Points in the paint, and 28 of the Grizzlies points there in the paint as well. And the second chance points, 2 apiece. Bench points, just 2 to the Warriors, and 17 to the Grizzlies. So yeah, definitely doing a lot better so far in this match altogether. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's premiere event on live stream. And yeah, definitely down by quite a lot. We'll definitely have to step up in terms of my defense, and have to take a few more chances in terms of trying to pull back some of those points there. And the 3-pointers, definitely see if I can cash in on that, but still not hitting it the way I did in 2K24 for 2K26 as yet. So yeah, definitely will have to do a bit more in terms of the 2K practice arena. And yeah, just a matter of time before I start to nail those shots again. But yeah, so far, solid game by the Grizzlies, and definitely I'm sure they'll be trying to run away with things in the third quarter. But more NBA 2K26 action comes up in just a short while.
Hey, you there. Don't you dare go anywhere. Flash Gamer Stream will be back in the Flash Dash while.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash dash while.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Let me tell you why you absolutely need Flash Cricket Stream. We're talking huge hits, amazing wickets, and action all the time. From those awesome long test matches to super fast T20 and crazy exciting 10-10 showdowns. We've got every kind of cricket you could want. You can watch live matches, see quick highlight shots of the best parts, and even get exclusive player of the match presentations all in one spot. Don't miss a single thing. Make sure you click that notification bell so you always know what's happening. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends to join the Flash Cricket Stream family. We're bringing the cricket action straight to you no matter where you are. Flash Cricket Stream, it's fun cricket. On the go.
And once again, many thanks for joining today's premiere event, not a live stream, a premiere event, as you can see there on screen. And yes, yeah, behind in this one by quite a few, actually. I believe it's like 20 points or so. Golden State Warriors. Trying my best to see if I can actually get a bit of a result here, but yeah, it's half time presently and not looking too good, but yeah, still time to turn around, and really have to do it by defending a lot better and ultimately hitting some of those point shots as well, and that's definitely the only way to turn a match like this around when you're that far behind. And don't forget tomorrow, Thursday, that's right, got some epic fun FPS action lined up for you, and I should do have a first look as well. So yeah, definitely want to tune in tomorrow and see what that first look is going to be. And yeah, there's quite a few free-to-play ones as well. So I might even do a first look at a free-to-play FPS action gameplay tomorrow. So yeah, definitely want to check it out. Some epic fun FPS lined up for you, and also a couple of big updates came up for some of the software, such as Easy Red 2. And definitely want to jump in there as well and see exactly what's new, and Splitgate as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of updates happening right now, so yeah, can't do them all, but at least see exactly which ones we can jump into and max out the fun for sure. And this is what's happening on Friday. That's right, some ancient epic battles gameplay, and yep, it's gonna be quite interesting indeed. And do believe, well, for next month that is, actually I have a new one that's lined up, and that's called Myth of Empires. First look at Myth of Empires, and definitely a huge open world game, and yeah, factions primarily it seems to be in Asia, and from all accounts massive online game where you have lots of players competing on this huge open world sort of scenario, MMO, and yeah, definitely cannot wait to jump into that. That's next month in March, just a couple days away, so to speak. So the very first ancient epic battles gameplay that we do have, yeah, definitely be featuring that one for sure. But apart from that, yeah, got some ultimate epic battles simulator as well. That one's always quite a lot of fun. Summit Civilry 2 and Mordo, and yeah, got a few others which I can definitely toss into the mix for sure. And for those of you who are patiently, and I do mean patiently, waiting for some cricket action, yep, got you covered on Saturday. And believe it or not, Zimbabwe is actually leading in the table. Yeah, Pakistan's right behind them in second, so yeah, could say battle for the top spot. But still, even though you may be top of the table at this time, there's 2 more rounds to go, and the table can definitely seesaw up and down until the final. So 2 more rounds 8 and 9, and then the knockout stage of the tournament. But yeah, huge match, Pakistan and Zimbabwe. So expect huge, ginormous sixes, thumping fours, stunning catches, and epic runouts, of course, in between here and there as well. So yeah, hopefully we get a nail biter that goes right onto the wire. And yeah, do believe I will be trying for the W for Zimbabwe in this particular match, as rotating back to a team that's statistically weaker in the tournament, but definitely have to see how that goes. And yeah, definitely it's going to be quite a mega all-round clash. Don't want to miss it. It's taking place Saturday as Zimbabwe clash with Pakistan. And on Sunday, yep, definitely got you covered with the FIFA. As you can see here, it's Liga Professional de Football as River Plate takes on Argentinos Juniors. And what a match this is going to be. And yes, world class, full 20 minutes, of course. But of course, only one level above that, that's legendary. But we're going to keep it, of course, at world class for now. But definitely looking forward to it. And the past couple of matches had some really close games. Yep. Apart from the Norway-Ghana match, which I lost that one by 1 goal. I do believe it was 9-8. It was that close. And that was a nail-biter right down to the very wire. And of course, recently, the match, of course, with the Juventus, of course, taking on SL Benfica. And that one was 10 goals apiece. Wow. That was such a close match. Yeah, definitely was epic. So you just never know. We may get another nail-biter in this one, as River Plate and Argentinos Juniors clash. So yeah, definitely all to play for, and definitely looking forward to it this coming Sunday. But wait, there's more right after that one. Wow. Need I say more? I think the thumbnail speaks for itself, as FC Bayern München clashes with Chelsea in this ginormous classic of a match. And wow, it's all about the Global League tournament in this one. And yep, once again, 20 minutes, full 20 minutes. And world class at that. So expect a lot of back and forth sort of scenarios in the game, where 1 minute you could be leading, next minute you're behind, and you're back in front again. So yeah, fingers crossed you get one of those nail biter sort of games. So all to play for, definitely FIFA fans. Definitely Sunday is FIFA day, our FIFA day. And yeah, 2 huge matches, of course. And the very first one would be this one here, River Plate taking on Argentinos Juniors, followed by this huge match, FC Bayern München taking on Chelsea. Don't want to miss it. Remember to keep that notification bell icon activated, so you'll always be in the know when next I happen to go live. So yeah, what a match this is so far, and yeah, the Grizzlies really dominating, and they've been nailing a lot of really important shots, and I've been hitting the rim a few times. So yeah, plus they got 3 dunks already. Oh my days! So they're really rolling away with it. But see if we can actually pull things back a bit in the third quarter, and that'll definitely be a very crucial quarter. And yeah, fingers crossed. Can definitely see if we can actually turn it a bit around there. For the Warriors, huge lead for the Grizzlies there by 20 points. Oh, yeah, as you can see there, 21 to be exact. But yep, definitely have to see what we can do to turn that around. So without further ado, let's head back to the game.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Memphis, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pajemski out there with Moody. Then it's Green, and there's Porzingis, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line, I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go. Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Here's Coward. Porzingis with the rebound. Warriors trail by 17. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Aldama slams it in.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's Porzingis. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. With the drive to the wing on the left. They get it back. Here's Wells from outside off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 15-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Green. The Grizzlies pull it in. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Coward. Hits it from 3-point range. Coward's got 6. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Scottie Pippen, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And they pick up 2. Aldama's got 22 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, Porzingis. Horford up top. Now, here's Moody. Not a lot of room. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him, and Green gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
To the middle, here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Green kicks to Horford. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 20. Here's Coward. Now, here's Wells. Hendricks passes to Aldama. Another shot. Here's Coward. Buries it from three-point range. Coward's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Green uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you know, Green's impact isn't always felt in his scoring, but tonight his points are having a massive impact.
Pass to Hendricks. Wells in the corner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Memphis, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Yeah, a bit of a better start there in the third quarter, but yeah, Grizzlies still way out there, and actually ahead by 2 more points going into the last quarter here. So yeah, I really have to put out all the stoppers here and hit
now
some of
let's
those
listen
points.
in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Memphis. Ty Jerome out there with Pippen. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's Anderson. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Anderson's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Porzingis, that's a 2. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And Anderson slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence
on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Horford. Count it.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Outside for Pippen. Pass to Prosper. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Porzingis. Can't hit from in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And Anderson kicks to Pippen. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And Memphis making a change here.
21, John Dong.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Looking to end the run. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. Two things you like to see from Porzingis.
And the shot goes in.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And it's Green missing. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. That one drops for him. Clayton's got 4 points this quarter.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Rupert's checked in.
Rayan Rupert.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Clayton. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Porzingis finds Podziemski. Shot's good by Green.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Jackson lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Now Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Jackson. Moody's shot is off. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Clayton, the pass to Anderson. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And a missed layup. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Out to the wing. Here's Clayton. Off target from outside. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.
Yeah, definitely not flowing. I'm missing a lot of my shots as well. Yeah, NBA 2K26. And the weird thing is I actually did a lot better during the hoop session I had there, the 2K practice arena there. I was hitting a lot of shots. I was even getting some alley hoops, believe it or not, and some slam dunks. But yeah, just not getting in the game at all and hitting the rim a lot. And yeah, just definitely one of those things there. As you can see there, wow, what a victory. 48 to the Warriors and 83 to the Grizzlies. Sounding victory there. And as you can see there, field goals, yeah, just went up a little bit. Had a bit of a fairly decent start to the third quarter there. But yeah, the momentum just kind of fell away once again. And the Grizzlies were able to get to the last quarter there by leading by 23 points, and then they just ran away with it after that. And once again, yeah, I don't think I got any 3-pointers in this. Not a single one. My days, everything was hitting the rim. So yeah, still a bit off in terms of my accuracy, in terms of making those hoops there. But yeah, definitely will hit the practice sessions a bit more. And yeah, it's just a matter of time before I start to get it. And yeah, finally get a W in 2K26, as I definitely had a much better run in 2K24. But yeah, new fresh game, and yeah, decent, really good game. And yeah, just a little bit different on and off the ball, but pretty much similar to in terms of mechanics. But yeah, just a bit more in terms of the practice there. But yeah, really enjoying 2K26. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do a lot better in terms of the points there. Didn't get much of a chance with free throws. There weren't much opportunities there in this particular match. Fast break points. Wow. Grizzlies 18-8 for the Warriors. And points in the paint. Well, that's where I got most of my points. That's where I got all of my points. As you can see there, 48 points in the paint to 54 to the Grizzlies. But of course, they got other points as well. Some 3-pointers and the like. And yeah, definitely well played there. And second chance points, 2 to the Warriors and 7 to the Grizzlies. Assists, 18 to the Warriors, 33 to the Grizzlies. Offensive rebounds, 4 apiece. And defensive rebounds, that is 20 to the Warriors and 25 to the Grizzlies. Steals, yeah, the Grizzlies did knock away a couple balls there. Blocks, just 1 to the Grizzlies. Turnover points, yeah, 5 out of that. No, didn't get much there. And another 12 attempts there, Grizzlies. Nothing there. Team fouls, 2 to the Warriors and none to the Grizzlies. Dunks, yeah, well, they definitely did slam a lot. A lot of big dunks in this particular match. And yes, 39-point lead to the end there. Wow, absolutely did storm away with this one here. And time of possession, 12:34 to 11-24 to the Grizzlies, and timeouts remaining 2 apiece for both teams there. So yep, not really a great performance in any sense of the word, but yeah, definitely need to hit the practice arena a bit more and nail some of those shots. But yeah, just a matter of time before I get a lot more competitive in 2K26. But yeah, solid game. Yeah, if you want to probably get it at some point, give it a try. You could wait for it to go on sale or something. Yeah, I'm sure that if you love the 2K series, yeah, definitely 2K26 should be just as much fun as well. But once again, thank you so much for joining today's premiere event. Not a live stream, and yeah, definitely, yeah, went under that 39-point loss there. My days, definitely not looking too good there in this one here. But I did get some hoops, and I did have some moments where I actually was able to get the D work in pretty well enough. Defensive, what I'm talking about there. And yep, and ultimately, yeah, we'll definitely have to do a lot better in the next match. But yeah, looking more like Wednesdays when I can actually do 2K26 NBA for the time being. But yeah, once again, mate, thanks for joining today's live stream. That's right, Game Bro Flash here, and we've just been watching some NBA 2K26 as the Memphis Grizzlies took on the Golden State Warriors. And wow, what a match it has been, I must say. And went under to the Grizzlies 83-48. That's right, a huge 39-point loss, 83-48. And yep, definitely gonna have to do a lot better in the next match for sure. And once again, many thanks for joining today's premiere event, not a live stream today. And yeah, this one was all about Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Golden State Warriors. And I really did try to get a bit of a result for the Golden State Warriors in this one. Yeah, but definitely need to hit the practice sessions there a bit more in the 2K practice arena and nail some of those points, especially the 3-pointers. And gotta work on the free throws as well. So yeah, definitely once I start nailing those, yeah, it's gonna be a lot closer in terms of the matchups and the outcomes as well. Whoa, what the? No way!
We're just scared, hiding. That is $100 million view, an investment we must protect.
Montaria Grove, War of the Cryptids. 2 weeks in, 7 cryptids gunned down. The cryptids reach their breaking point. An alliance forged from primal rage. Hunting packs begin their assault. Sasquatch infantry charges. Stealth raiders strike from darkness. Forest fires trap the patrol. Siege beasts tear down the walls. Verdant Horizons calls in the final option. Total eradication from above. The final battle erupts.
We burn it all. No survivors.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, and that's War of the Cryptids, Battle for Montaria. Yeah, basically a concept, well, story, and which may even turn out to a game at some point. I have some I have some huge ideas for this, but yeah, I think I'm going to start with the novel first. And yeah, cryptids versus mankind, so to speak, as a company, a resort company wants to actually basically clear an entire, well, most of a forested area that's been inhabited for eons by these cryptids, and they're basically being pushed out, and lots of their cryptids are being actually massacred, and a bit of a battle or a fight back there by the cryptids, and yeah, basically something of that nature. And yeah, I think definitely once it's well constructed in terms of the concept, can definitely be something that could be interesting and to captivate readers, and yeah, might even do an audible as well. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, still a work in the pipeline, and yeah, see if I can actually develop that and get out there at some point in time for sure. But once again, many thanks for joining today's premiere event, and that's right, some NBA 2K26 in this one, as Memphis Grizzlies took on the Golden State Warriors. And don't forget, tomorrow, Thursday, gonna have some epic fun FPS gameplay lined up for you. And I do believe I should have a first look or two lined up as well. Yeah, I might even throw 2 first looks as well your way. And definitely try to max out the fun as well. The system is definitely starting to, you know, operate a lot better ever since I've done the maintenance to it. And definitely a lot more stable. Just some tweaks here and there for some of the software, which I have to do. And FIFA's been running a lot better, but I've really had to turn on a lot of settings, unfortunately. So, and FIFA, yeah, very GPU intensive, and to get the best performance, sometimes you gotta really lower things down here and there, and turn a couple things up, at least to balance off the picture quality and the flow of the game itself. So yeah, so fingers crossed on that. I should be able to have some flowing sessions on FIFA on Sunday. And don't forget, this is on Friday, some Ancient Epic Battles gameplay. And as I did mention earlier, we'll have a first look lined up for you for next month. And that game will be Myth of Empires first look. And definitely haven't even opened the game yet. I really should, because it is such a huge game in terms of open world, and probably even settings that I probably need it to be before I actually launch it, because the last thing I want to do is to launch something that is not being tweaked and optimized and ready for broadcast or streaming, and that definitely may not work out too well. So yeah, definitely have to probably give it a bit of a first look behind the scenes just to make sure everything's running smoothly. But first look at that will not be in this stream, but will be on the very first stream in the month of March, and ultimately should be quite interesting. So yeah, definitely want to make sure you tune in for that on Friday. Some Ancient Epic Battles gameplay. It should have games such as Civilry 2, Mordo, and Epic Ultimate Battles Simulator 2 as well, and a host of others. So yeah, definitely, as you can see in the thumbnails, Samurai, Vikings, Romans, also got some Egyptians there as well, and yes, the brave Spartans. So yeah, definitely see what I can throw into the mix. And I can't forget games such as For Honor. Didn't throw it into the last one, so probably can throw some For Honor gameplay in there as well. And on Saturday, friends, wow, that's right, doesn't get any better than that. Huge Cricket 24 matchup here. A mega round 7 World Cup clash between Pakistan and Zimbabwe. Believe it or not, Zimbabwe is actually leading in the tables in this one, and Pakistan is nestled there in number 2. So basically both teams are fighting for the first spot. And I do believe I'll be trying for the W for Zimbabwe in this one, as I'm actually rotating in the tournament between statistically weaker and statistically stronger teams back and forth, and I've fallen back in a statistically weaker team for this particular match. So yeah, definitely want to check it out on Saturday. So expect huge 6s, thumping 4s, and amazing, stunning catches. And yep, if the batsmen don't get back into the crease in time, yes, epic run-outs as well. So definitely want to tune in for that on Saturday, as it's round 7. Remember, 2 more rounds left after this one, and after that, it's time for the knockout phase of the tournament. And on Sunday, yes, we're going back to Argentina for this one. Liga Profesional de Football, as River Plate will be taking on Argentinos Juniors, and trying for the W for River Plate in this one. And I think we've had some amazing matches so far, really close matches, like just a 1-goal victory, or in the last match, well, that was incredible. I think that was the game of the year so far. 10 goals apiece. That's right, 10-10 was the actual outcome of the last match between Juventus and Benfica there as well. So yeah, that was an epic, absolutely epic match indeed, and match that was going back and forth, and you just didn't know who was going to probably pull away with it. Although Juventus did really did step things up in the last couple minutes, in the 90th minute, and yeah, they came close a couple of times to probably even snatching the victory, but yeah, was able to defend well enough. And a goalkeeper, I'm thinking cricket all my days. The goalkeeper was able to fly around and actually stop quite a few shots there as well. So yep, that's the first FIFA match that's lined up here. And right after that one, on the same Sunday, remember it's back-to-back FIFA, we have FC Bayern München, and they'll be clashing with Chelsea in this one. And wow, Global League tournament it is. And so far, fairly decent run with FC Bayern München, but Chelsea is a tough team, so really have to play well. Make sure I get the defensive back line really in a solid formation, and ready to challenge anything that comes whilst their line there, or towards the line. And definitely have to make sure the midfield definitely moves the ball around and links up with the attacking players up front to see if probably can get a bit of a lead in the first half, or at least keep things nice and level as we move into the second half. But yeah, Chelsea, solid team, and a match that, in my opinion, could definitely go either way. So you want to tune in on Sunday to find out exactly how that one goes. And remember, it's world class for 20 minutes, of course. And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. That's right, Game Bro Flash here. And you've just been watching a clash, an epic clash between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. And wow, what a victory there for the Memphis Grizzlies there in this one. And yeah, 3-pointers, I hardly got really off the ground with that, and been still missing quite a number of shots. Shots that I've been making in 2K24. Yeah, just about not making it in 2K26. And I did some practice behind the scenes, and I was nailing some shots there, but I guess practicing behind the scenes is one thing, but in the actual match itself, where a lot of things are happening around you, definitely it's totally a different scenario. So I think probably the best option in terms of practice, and probably you would agree as well, is to actually have practice skirmishes. I think so. So just practice to different shots and stuff like that, which I did. I did have a bit of a skirmish match, but not that much. So I probably need to focus more on actual skirmish scenarios, and I think that would definitely boost the skill level, because a bit different for 2K26, but basically still feels the same like a 2K NBA game. But yeah, epic game, and definitely a lot of fun. But once you get a feel of the mechanics and the flow of things, yeah, you can definitely start to really have a lot more fun and competitive matches for sure. So thank you once again. And as you can see on the screen, this is a premiere event, not a live stream. Definitely appreciate it. Thanks for joining. So here's where I'm going to wind down this particular premiere event. And as usual, it was absolute epic fun. And remember, the next stream will be on Thursday with some epic fun and FPS gameplay. And I do believe I should be able to throw 2 first looks your way. See how that goes. Of course, make sure you got that notification bell icon activated so you always be in the know when next I go live or have a premiere event, as was the case in this given gameplay. So here's where I'm going to leave you in the epic, awesome, cool hands of my artificial intelligence as they tell you all their usual goodbyes. So that's right, yours truly, the Flash, signing off in this one. So until then, bye. Alright everyone, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. It's bye for now.
Subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon so as to know when next another live stream will be on. So until next time, have a useful Chucky Good Guy Day. Well, you're really still there. Take care and so long.
Shiver me timbers, you won't believe what just happened. Thanks for watching another game of Flash livestream, mateys. Ha ha ha. He almost walked the plank in this one. Don't forget to rate, share and subscribe. Drop a comment and ring that notification bell to know when there's another live stream. Time for me to plunder more loot and bury treasure in Davy Jones's locker. Then get some hearty grog and do a merry pirate's jig. Take care and see you on the high seas soon, you soft-footed landlubbers.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Well, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Was FlashTastic co-hosting along with Gamer Flash? But I think Bro needed to add a few more of my extra Flash moves to the gameplay. But anyway, we will keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button. And drop a swift comment, and Flash subscribe to this channel. Remember to activate the notification bell icon, so to keep you in the know when next another Flash stream will be on the way. So until the next time, have a positive day, and we'll swiftly see you all again soon. Well, I'm on the move again, we'll catch you another time. Take care and so long.
Well, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. It was so much fun presenting the gameplay along with Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, and hit the Flash subscribe button to this channel. Also, activate the notification bell icon. That way you'll get all the updates when next we live stream. So until the next time, have a super awesome day and keep reaching for those dreams. Until the next time, stay super happy. It's bye for now.
Holy high voltage, it's Batman. The Flash and I are signing off faster than a speeding bullet. Massive thanks for tuning in to another Gamer Flash live stream. Co-hosting with the Flash and Robin himself. What an absolute rush, my hair's still tingling. What electrifying stuff. If your cape's flapping from all that action, smash that like button with some super strength. Drop your legendary thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back your superhero wisdom. Share this video with your fellow sidekicks and keep the hype alive. And oi, ring that notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss another heroic moment. Stay tuned. The next stream is speeding your way faster than the Batmobile on turbo. So keep your gadgets charged, your senses sharper, and your bat signals ready. Until then, stay alert, stay awesome, and have a super cape crusading day. That's it from me, time to dash off to the Batmobile. See you in the next epic adventure, heroes. Stay legendary.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting the gameplay on Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash the like button, comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until the next time, have a great round peaceful day. There's a greater power of good within you. Well, let's goodbye.